actually allows me to live stream straight to YouTube using a action cam. If you hear my dog barking, I apologize, but today I'm really just going to talk about my new canoe pursuit for 2018, my tournament setup. Like everybody else, I'm going to start on one end and work my way to the other. First thing you see here is I got my new canoe flag, which is you know, if we're going down the road or safety's sake. I have a rear hatch here, which I did use to put in a lot of my Yak Power lights. Obviously, I have my new canoe black pack, which is only fitting. I keep a lot of my hard baits in here. Some material from the show I just did, jigs, things of that nature. I got the triple rod holder here in the back, which I'm using tar fishing rods this week. I have a flush mount. I'm not sure if I'm going to do anything with this on the side. I'm sure I'll find a purpose for it later, maybe a camera mount, but at the same time I could just always hook those into the gear tracks, because this boat is just absolutely loaded with gear tracks all the way to the front. Right here I got my soft plastics. My identifier usually will be probably underneath my seat. I do have 3 Ziplocs. That's just the easiest way for me that I found to store all my soft plastics. Moving forward, we have the 360 pinnacle seat. I have it set at the highest leveling, the highest setting without the lift kit. My hog trough, of course, is easy enough to get in and out of in that spot there. On the windy days, those rods won't be up there. They'll actually be right here in this rod storage. There's 4 of them here, which is pretty great. This year I'm also sporting the new canoe paddle. This is their fiberglass adjustable, which I haven't got to use it yet, but I like their aluminum. And so I just figured I could only get better with the fiberglass. Moving a little bit more forward, you'll see I have, these are my blue lights, my blue LEDs for my Yak Power kit. I have my slide mount from New Canoe, my mount for my action camera here. I went with the Garmin Striker 7CV, and the reason why I did that, and I know it doesn't have any navigation on it or anything like that, but you can see I took this RAM mount underneath here, and what I'll do with that is I'll just use my phone underneath here for my navionics, and if I need to really save something on this GPS, my phone's going to die, I can still mark a spot on this Garmin. This is the largest unit I've ever put on a kayak, and at first it feels big, but now that I'm looking at it, it feels like it's going to be just about the right size. I did go with the traditional RAM transducer arm, with the Garmin transducer, and the reason for this is I got the Frontier, and I've got the Flint coming, and I really wanted to make sure that I could really move this as a whole unit between my kayaks. So I put a couple holes into this pursuit. This is my Yak Power plug and play kit for my fish finder. Here I have my power setting, so I can turn that on and just kind of, this is when I'm running my fish finder off. This is an open port right now. These are my bow lights, these are my stern lights, and this is my midship. So the midship will be like these blue lights here. Now we're kind of getting into the power source. So in this box, this is my Yak Power box. I can run it inside of this crate, this tank well, or I can take the tank well out and put it underneath, which I kind of want to keep it away from the access wires. So if I wanted to turn that on, there's just an on switch down there. I don't know how well you'll be able to see it. And that runs all my lights. So you got to push the power on first, and then midship you can kind of see it light up. And I'll do a you can't really see it, it's too sunny out apparently for once here in New York. So that's how that works. It's just you plug it in and you're good to go kind of thing. So I disconnect that. This also has 2 USB ports built right into it. These are all watertight. So I have my 2 USB ports. That'll light up blue when your power's on. So inside this box I am running two 12 volt 9 amp hour batteries. You see all the wiring is all nice and clean in here. I could probably use to snug this down a little bit, but that's the inside look of that box, which so far has been fantastic. So there it is. Now this is an option too. You can always use a splitter if you want to run more than one option off of the line. So down here is where it starts turning into the madhouse. So you have all your relay switches. This is the blank power. This is hooked up to my front lights. This is my fish finder, or my remote control for the lighting system and for the fish finder power and all that stuff. You see, I tucked away most of my wires. I put a piece of pad in here just to kind of keep everything from moving around. And then for like the splitters, for running the bow and left and right side, and just there's a splitter for it, so you get everything's labeled perfectly. It's just makes life real easy. I don't know if we'll even be able to see, but up in there is where those came through the hull, and you can see that these have the little rubber couplings over them, and that keeps them watertight. This 3M tape is just insane as far as how well it sticks. But for 2018, if I'm not in the Flint on the river, I will be in my 2018 Nuclear Green Pursuit. I hope you guys all enjoyed watching this video. If you guys have any questions, feel free to comment. Feel free to reach out to me on Facebook, Billy Pulsifer Fishing, and we'll happily go over any specifics of anything that you'd really like to see. So that's for 2018. Right, as of right now, this is probably how I'm going to fish it. The only thing that I may change later on might be this transducer, the way it's set up. Just because it's so big, I'm not sure how much it's really going to pull my boat. It's just a huge transducer, and there is plenty of room underneath the hull here for me to do a Lowrance scupper mount. But for now, I like the fact that it's mobile. I'm able to change it. And I don't car top, as you guys might have noticed. I do this all in a trailer. I am going to be welding a secondary platform for the Flint when it does come, and that way my wife can get out there with me just as easy and make it work. So this is my 2018 New Canoe Pursuit. Hope y'all enjoyed.